Welcome back to Texas Top Homes, where home buying, selling, and financing are all simplified. I'm your host, Freeman Sawyer. With me is my co-host, Tracy Wiesman. Today we're visiting with one of Texas' top builders, Ronnie Carter with First Texas Homes. Ronnie, thanks for being on the show.
You're welcome. Good to be here.
So, Ronnie, do you have any incentives going on right now for buyers either in Bower Ranch or Pemberly Estates?
Yes, sir. Prior to the selling of a community, you'll meet with the power that be, which is our president, and go to negotiating with him on incentives that I can offer my buyer, all right?
Right.
So those would be in the form of upgrades that would normally be charged for that I'm going to put them in as an incentive for the buyer. Let's use an example of maybe the metal stair railing, okay?
Sure.
Every community I've ever been in until Bower Ranch is $5,400. It's included in Bower. Wood starter step, some stone outside, rounded corners on the sheetrock, granite in the kitchen. Bower Ranch even has a granite standard in the master bathroom. So
Very
those would be
nice.
the incentives. Now, each community that you're going to encounter with this company is going to be a different list of incentives.
Sure.
Those are not standard features. Those are incentives, upfront incentives that go in with the base price that would normally be charged for. The company also has a preferred lender, Skyline Mortgage. They offer some incentives for utilizing their services as well. It's not technically tied to us. It's just an incentive you would get from them, and people generally take advantage of that for sure.
They always take advantage of that.
Yeah, cash is king, right?
That's right. So just back to your incentives. So people, basically it's kind of upgrades that normally wouldn't come with the house that you guys are throwing in for that particular community.
That's correct.
At that time to get
That's
it going.
correct.
Now, does that change sometimes between a phase one and a phase two, or not?
Well, it actually it changes. It doesn't. It doesn't typically change.
Okay.
But I can change it, and I have changed it. Like I took a lighting package out and inserted something else that I thought was more beneficial to the consumer, to the buyer. So I try to get things in that incentive package that everyone buys, right?
Right.
Everything on my incentive, I've always sold.
So they get more value for the
They're
dollar.
getting a lot more value for it. The only and it's never really a sticking point because most people really understand it. If you're doing a one-story, you're not going to get to take advantage of the incentive for the wrought iron metal, right? Because
Sure.
the one-story doesn't have it.
Right.
But there's no backing out of it. But it works out really well. I mean, like I said, everything that's on that list is in another community they would be paying for it 100% of the time.
That's great.
That's perfect.
Ronnie, give us your website.
www.firsttexashomes.com.
If somebody wants to call you and set an appointment to come look at some houses,
682-518-8081.